Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I got this lovely letter in the mail from Pam. Pam is Pam Elderford and she lives in Victoria, and she sent me this lovely envelope, and inside, because I tore it open, you know, with all excitement and stuff, I have a lovely little card, this little card, and it says, just a little desk calendar to help you smile. Enjoy, Pam. That's very kind of you, Pam. That's really nice, sending me this. And she made me a desk calendar, and it is really cool. Look, I haven't actually took it out of here yet. I just seen the outside bit of it. So, okay. Right. Pam has sent me some beautiful things. She's just spoiling me, and it's just very kind of her to, to do this, sending me these lovely things. Her YouTube channel is Honeybee Crafts, so if you want to go over and have a look and at her channel and subscribe, because she has some beautiful work over there. So this is my calendar. Look at that, and you stand it up there so you can see the date. And all this one's already gone, isn't it? But that's okay. I can just turn it up there like that, or just tear it off when I guess when the other is finished. I should probably tear it off because, you know, that's just, you know, probably what I should do, I guess. Isn't that nice? I love how it's made too. That's really cool, Pam. Thank you very, very much for that. It's very good, and I will use it because it's very, very handy to have, isn't it? Very handy. And today is, we're up to 5th February. Gee, the year's going past, isn't it? Going past flat out. Thank you so much for that, Pam. I really appreciate that. Now, I want to show you just a couple of things that I got over the last few days or whatever. This here, look, do love that. Come on this spool, that was good. Really nice thin crocheted lace. It's no good me telling you where I got it from because I don't remember. Amazon? No? AliExpress. I got it from AliExpress, and I think there's 5 or 10 metres on there. I think it's only a couple of dollars for that, so that was really good. I bought it a long time ago, so I never remember these things, but it's really good for trims. A nice, good little trim, isn't it? The other day I went up to the shop, must have been, could have been Friday, I think, and I got these. I couldn't help it, I had to buy them. I mean, look at this, isn't this awesome? It is a crocheted gloves. I bought 2 pair. There was 3 pair there, but I bought 2 pair because some of these are going to be in my next giveaways that I'm doing over the year. So I put 1 in or 2, I don't know yet. But this is what's going to be in for my subbies. So I will keep probably 1 for myself. In here, it says handmade in China. It's written on there. And they are really, really nice. And if you wanted to, I suppose you could wear them, but only, I guess, if you were being a bride and you had lots smaller hands than mine, because there's no way I can fit in there. And I wouldn't attempt to it. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? It cost me $3, so that's really good, isn't it? That's a very good bargain, okay? And what else did I get? I bought some material. Actually, I didn't buy material. I bought a dress. I bought a little dress, and off the little dress, here is the dress in here, but I just want to show you what I got off it that I'm going to be working with, or that I have been, because this is recycling and I really love to do that. Now this was actually a flower that was on the dress, but I've cut that apart, so I've got that bit of trim there. I think there's a piece of the flower still left, I don't know. Let me see, here it is. This is the centrepiece. Well, see, I didn't want a flower that big, but I didn't. Everything keeps flying back in my face here. I've got fluff and things everywhere. So I got this, you know, well, I cut that apart. I took the pieces off the seams and things. This was on the, I'll have to show it to you a bit, won't I? Give you a bit of a look. It cost me $3 for the little dress. So here it is. It's like there's the flowers, and it's still on there. Lovely colour, isn't it? And this is a piece with a front. So I'll definitely be putting that into something, or a book or something. I should have kept it in the other pile, I suppose, because these are things that I haven't actually finished demolishing yet. I was going to show you too how to tear this, because see that, what it does when you got this spot. This is a piece of, I think it's a taffeta. I don't know, it's actually silk. This is actually silk, Sonia, look at that. Well, I didn't know that. And I haven't wrecked it really, you know. I think it is. Where's the ticket? There's got to be a ticket on it. It looks like it's silk to me. That bit there, I think it is. So now isn't that good? Yes. So I've got like these little, and there's little ties here with these little clip things. You can use those if you want to put them around something, you know. So they're handy. So I'll put that in another bag. But when you tear this, it depends which way you go, right? You will either get that sort of look, which is like little teeth, like not little teeth, I suppose, yeah. Or you'll get a frayed look where the blue, where you can actually see the blue inside the mauve, because that's how they come up with this colour. Now, let me show you, and you'll have to just close your ears for this, because it makes a terrible noise. You want to cut down a bit. I haven't cut down far enough, because it will, look at that, okay, and it makes these like a little tooth thing around the edge. And then what you do is you can turn it into a flower, like so. See how that's got that edge around it, see? Or you could use it and have a blue edge around it if you use it the other way, where you've got all this frayed piece here. You should just tear this. I haven't actually tore that all off, have I? It doesn't really matter. And then you've just got a frayed edge where you just pull all that off, and you'll have the blue around the edge of your flower. Okay, you get me? Alright, see that? Okay, so that's what I did with this. Well, that's what I'm doing with this. Oh, also, I'll just finish. I'll put this back in this bag, which I've got tucked here. I'm going to also do show you how to do a covered button in a minute too. And do that as well. I don't know whether to put that on a different video or not. I don't think I will. I'll put them all here together so you've got something to look at. You know, something to look at. So that's the little dress. Now I've got the pieces that I've torn two different ways. Plus I've got all these frilly bits too, which the fan's blowing it everywhere, so that's all it does, it takes it away from me. I've cut out some circles because I wanted to make some, I'm having a terrible time with this. I wanted to make some of these round flowers as well. These yo-yo ones, puffed ones, whatever people call them. I thought they turned out quite well really. Of the colour, this made it look more bluey, didn't it, because it's more gathered up. I don't know. Oh, that's what I'm saying anyway. I've also taken the zipper out of it, and this will go into a journal because there'll be a hidden zipper in a hidden pocket in something. As you've probably seen in my gypsy journal how I did that. And just all these bits that I've got ready here, if I feel like sitting here and just doing a bit of, so all these pieces come off the trims as well, and I'm going to make that into a thing, but I'll show you that another time, or you know, later. It just depends how long I'm on here. I might do a covered button while I'm doing this, because I'm going to use that piece of fabric to make a covered button, and then you can either leave it like it is, put a bead on it, put some beads on it, or whatever you want to do with a covered button. So I just like to do all different sorts of things. Now I've got these packets here that I picked up. Now see, if you buy these at the shops, well they're $2.50. Cost me 50 cents to buy it second hand, okay? And this comes with every bit on it. It says the directions are on the back, and it just tells you. A lot of people don't like just doing things that way. A lot of people need to be showed. I'd like to see how it's done. In some things I do too. I like to see what's going on. I'm just going to have a mouthful of water. because I'm talking here flat out. I need to bring this in a bit to hopefully stay on the... So what we need to do is we need to have a circle of fabric, which probably would have been nice if they had put a size on here for us, right? I hope that, what do I do with other little, these are littler, a lot littler. Okay, so so this is, I'm going to do the biggest ones. There's all different sorts of ways you can do this, right? But these are really easy, and I know that they are not very cheap on the internet either. They cost a fair bit of money on the internet, which is really weird. So if you ever see any in the shops and you want to make your own, like in the opportunity shops, as they say. Now see, this is going to go into here, right? So I don't want too big, do I? I'm going to have to cut this down a little bit. It's way too big around. So I'm going to use my judgment, I think, on it. Just eyeball that. And it's probably still way too big. Because what you want is thinking about, you've got to think about now, well, it is huge, isn't it, compared to the button. Now you've got to think about the fact that you need it to go underneath. It needs to come up and go down in there. So all you need to have is about that much on your edge. Might hold that there while I do this. I think I've still got too much, but we can trim it off later, I think. Okay, so we've got that there. Now, because if you ever see these, you probably think, oh, well, I don't know how to do that, especially if you look at the back of it and it says very minimal how to go about it, but, you know, you never know. So you put your piece of fabric in the little red thing. You put your piece of fabric over the little red thing. Then you get this little thing here and you push that in to there, which you won't go down in there. So Sonya must be doing this wrong. That should go in there. Maybe I should push it in with this. Press it in with that. How am I going to get this in here? Well, how's it going to cover it if I don't? There you go, look at me, I'm clever. Let me see. It says, I'll read you the instructions, maybe you can help me. Press the fabric and button shell into the red holder. Now this is the button shell. There's no way that's going to go in there. I suppose it is if I force it. Okay, so we put the fabric and the button shell into here. I don't know how to get out, but anyway, it says go do that. So that's what it tells me to do, and you could do that with this yellow bit probably by pushing it into there. Okay, push that down in there. Okay, now you tuck all your little fabric in, push it in like that. Okay, so now you've got it. Now it's going a bit better. Then you get this thing here and you put that in there. That's the bottom bit, and you press it in again until it goes in right down in there, which I hadn't got it that great. How am I going to get this out? Pull it, left, left, left. It's all coming out of there, look. I'm staying. Hang on. I think I pressed it in there very well. There's all different ways. There's there's other directions, like to do other sorts of buttons. I thought these would be easy to show you because if I can get it out now. Okay, come on. With some sort of a sticky top thing. Hooky that round there. And you get your all and you get it out, okay? Now, not a big fan, because look, we've got all these crinkly bits. So I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I've made the thing too big. Maybe I should have sorted it out while I was doing it, and, you know, made sure it was all not wrinkly and creased. But you know what? It looks pretty cool, doesn't it, anyway? Doesn't look too bad, does it? Very nice. So that's how you do that with the great... It was fun, wasn't it? That piece is not big enough to do another one. Unless I do a tiny one. Let's do a tiny one, eh? See how that works for me. So you've got to have your right size buttons to go with these bits here. Where's the red bit? Don't lose it. Put it in the bag. So you've got to have the right size button for the red bit. Okay. So it'll all fit there properly. Like I just did that one. So there's little teethy things, little teeth on these. So this one won't even come apart now. We'll get it all and see how we go. Ooh, stab myself with. Just pull it out with that bit, Sonya. Well, I don't care. You stay together then. Just, you know, I've already put them in there. I can't get them out. Right, got it. Now, will this be big enough? Look at your piece of material. Okay, now cut out this in a round thing. Right. Well, sort of round anyway. It's a bit of a rough job, that is. Now put that there. Right. No, that's not right, is it? We'll put that there. And this goes in here with extreme difficulty. You'll probably by the time you get your last button made, you'll have it all figured out. Okay. Push that down in there. Okay. It says to cut some of the excess off this, right? So I might just do that. I might just cut a bit of that off. Because that way, when you put this other bit in, there mightn't be too much sticking out. We'll cut the rest off there. We're not going to leave any of that. We can always redo it. If it doesn't work, we can redo it. There's other ones that you can buy that you have to actually sew around the edge of it, of the button, the fabric, and then you put it in, and you have to hit it with a hammer, I think. From my knowledge, I think that's how you get it in there. I don't know. They come out of there, come on, look at that. That one worked a bit better, but see, it's still puckery. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, that puckery. Because who wants your button to look like that? So, the best thing to do, I suppose, is to put a trim around there, or, you know, a piece of string, a piece of braid, something to cover that over. Because you'll be here all day trying to get that straight on that thing. I was not a big fan of those after all. Right. Just thought I'd show you how it worked though. Maybe you can do it a lot better than what I just did. Don't think I need those instructions. I really don't. Now, I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about today, but that's how you cover your button with one of these button covering kits, if you can find any, at the jewellery shops. Okay, so that'll be all for now, and I will come back on here sometime later on and show you how to do how make my journals. Somebody wants me to show, so I'm going to do a journaling episode. A lot of people do them, but they're not my a lot of other people do them, but I can show you, because that's, you know, if you ask me, I'm going to show you how to do them. I do have a couple of questions that I need to answer. Where's that book? Okay, now the lady wanted to know about putting the thing on there. Barbara, that was Barbara. She wanted to know how you put your journal pages into the cover. So Barbara, I showed you how to do that. That's there so the camera can aim at it. And then somebody asked me how do I finish off the edges of the fabric pages. Well, I just didn't actually do anything to that one. Was Catherine asked me how to finish off the edge of the pages. Now, it just depends whether you really want to do that or not. Sometimes people do that, sometimes you don't. Let me see, where's another paper? A page, sorry. What are the pages that I've done? And I think she means these ones here that I've been making, which I haven't really actually done anything much to since. I think it's these ones. No, it's not. It's the slow stitching. Where's my slow stitching pages? I did have them here a minute ago, and they just disappeared on me. Disappeared. Where's slow stitching pages? I'm just here fishing around in this box here. Won't be a minute. I'll get that. Really, Sonya, what have you done with them? Oh, they're there somewhere. No, you put things there fair where you can find them. That's what I've done. I'll just put that there and I'll be able to get that over there. I'm kind of sort of looking in the wrong direction in the box. I thought they were at that other end of the box, but they're not. Fix that so it don't fall down. I know that she meant to these edges on these ones. I'm sure she meant the edges on me slow stitching, because these I've got two that I've done so far, and I'm working on another one. I think I started something else here. Did I? I don't know. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Now, for these ones here, that's what you're talking about. Now, it just depends, I suppose, Catherine, what you want to do with it, okay? So if I was, this is the second one that I did, and here's the first one, and I'm quite happy to leave that like it is, unless, if I was putting that, I know in my own mind that what I'm thinking, and that is, if I wanted to put that on the front of the journal, I would actually put it on the cover like that. You can put something around the edge if you wanted to by folding your fabric. I'll just use this bit as an example. By folding your fabric over like that and trimming around the edge and putting your stitching along there. It's up to you. I think when I do this one, and I'll do this one because I don't know if I want to put this one on my next page. I have my next journal. I have that other one that I'm working on here too. Oh dear, did I put remember the ones I put the circles on? What did I put in? Put the flowers on, I should say. The flower circles. Oh, that was here too a minute ago as well. And these jump ship too. Oh dear. I'll have to show it to you another time because I've got to stop fiddling around here. But I have the other one that I'm going to use. It was sitting here a minute ago. They just sort of disappear on me sometimes, things do. But anyway, so these were the slow stitching ones. And like I said, I want to put, you could do that, but I would just put a cover on my book, and then I was going to stick this onto the cover, okay? So say I have my journal already like that, and I have it covered. And then I'm just going to add that to it. Whether it fits the whole thing or not, it doesn't matter, is what I'm thinking. I don't care if it fits the whole page. Everything's over the edge because it's the look of what I think you're going for, really, you know. That one there probably would go on a bit bigger journal, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't. I mean, you can just put it on there. I could trim that off. The reason, well, this journal here that I've made just now, I've actually made it not so heavy as what the last one was because of the postage. So that's why I've made it out of, I'm hoping it's not as heavy as the last one I made, because your postage gets really, really high. It's so ridiculous. But anyway, I've just, I'm not quite happy with this yet. I'm going to do a little bit more to it, but that's what I would do. Or like I said, you can get a piece of, you could get the seam binding, but the seam binding is not very sturdy to do something like this with. If you put your seam binding around here, this is going to actually split a bit when you start to sew it. Seam binding is not a big fan of sewing. Just depends what the stitches is like. But I don't know. It's up to you whether you would put something, or you could put a piece of lace on around the edge of it to end it off, you know, because it'd look really good, I think. Putting a piece of lace around there might even be better than using anything else. I've got a few pieces here that I was going to start my next. this edge here, if I was wanting to do like something on the edge of with the lace, I'd put that side, right? Then I'd come around the other side and I would put that there. So when you actually sew it on, because that would be better than sticking it with glue, you can actually sew those two pieces together and you'll have a nice edged ended off look. That'd look really good, wouldn't it? I'd do that. I'd actually think about I might do that. So I might do that with this one or the others. I might just put that there because that does make it look really nice, doesn't it? Make sure whatever lace you use is not too bright or different from your fabric. Like use something like this, and then I think that'd look really good around the edge of it if you wanted to just do that small piece. Somebody said to me something about they want to make a bedspread out of this. Oh dear. That's a lot of work. But anyway, everybody each their own. I'm not going to tackle something like that. Although the amount of different bits of sewing that I did over the years, if I all put them all together, they probably would make me a bedspread. But anyway, so that's what I've got today for you. And I'm going to go now, and I'm going to come back probably tomorrow, I hope, and put on some more story things about the journals or sewing. Just depends what I'm doing, you know. I do a bit of everything. So, and I'll find that other piece of sewing that I'm doing and cover. I love making the covers, and I don't mind doing the insides either, but I do like making the small pieces for the covers. I think that's really good fun. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Please subscribe if you haven't, or click that bell so you can find me again. And don't forget to leave a comment, because there's a secret giveaway out there going all this month. Okay, there's something for every month this year, I hope. So I've done the draw for the first month, and now I've got to do February's at the end of this month. So I've left a piece of string hanging on there. Look at that. Talk to you later. Bye bye.